Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another Free the Piece Friday episode and another one where we're going to open up some Auto World, including an ultra red chase car. Alright, so we're going to get into it here. It is, of course, the Mach 1 Mustang from Auto World. This is the 1971 Ford Mustang Boss 351. Okay, this tooling is one of my favorite toolings from Auto World. It is a really nice one. Someday I need to complete the set. I am missing premium 2017 Premium Release 4. I'm missing the Ultra Red from that release. I can tell you what it is though. It does have the wing just like these cars do. It's got a green interior. That's kind of what sets it apart from any other ultra red Mustang of this casting. And it just has black wheels. It has white base. But yeah, anyway, if anybody's got that sucker and wants to trade it or can part with it, I'm interested. All right. So after that plea for help from my subscribers and fellow Auto World collectors, let's get into this one. So this is a recent release. This is 2020, Release 4. A little deviation from their normal Auto World artwork here. We get, of course, the Hemmings artwork. And so the version A, of course, is going to be the car that is featured on the magazine. And the version B has the same card art, but it is an alternate color version. So of course we're going to open up A, we're going to open up B, and then we're going to open up the Ultra Red Chase. So let's take a look at this thing. You can read those premium facts if you like. Kind of interesting stuff they always put on there. Love the packaging for Auto World. It's a shame we got to tear them open. But medium yellow gold is the color for this one. I do miss the boxes. I really do. It's just an easy way to store the cars. I wish all the information needed would just be on a box and you could keep the boxes and throw away the card. But this, of course, some more information here. And, yeah. So let's open up the medium yellow gold, limited to 10,120 pieces. So Auto World is definitely getting up there in production. That's okay because they are being more accessible to other collectors, which is good. And I think they're starting to be offered. I know they're offered, I guess, in Australia. So there's some are outside the U.S., which is pretty cool. But it's kind of a neat color. It's a different color. You don't see many cars put out in Diecast 1/64 scale in this medium yellow gold. The interior is gold as well. And of course it's everything you would expect from Auto World, which is a good quality, heavy feeling casting. Motor detail, opening hood that usually works really good. And this is a pretty good example of this car. I don't really see any obvious quality control issues. Maybe a little bit of misalignment there on the lettering on the tires, but I know that's tough to do. And I don't know, it looks really good. Quite good. So it's a cool tooling. This is definitely a cool version of it. What is that underneath there? There's something. Hang on. No, there we go. All right. And there's your version A. If you want to take a look at the base, here's the base. I think the tooling number is like number 11, 164-011. I think it is. And they always put date codes on the bottom here, so you can tell this was actually produced 6/24/2020. So that's kind of a neat little touch too. They are date coded. All right. Following that up with version B in dark green poly. The packaging is basically the same, like I said, except for the fact it's got different premium facts, I believe, or does it not? No, this one actually does not. So, okay, so this series, they don't have different facts. They really kept the packaging the same, with the exception of the color code right here. So, G or C2291 dark green poly. And those are actual factory colors that these cars were produced in real life, or at least they were Ford factory colored. Let's go ahead and open this up. All right, let's take a peek. Yeah, it looks really good in this dark green. Now, oddly enough, I mean, they've put this car out in dark green before. And I am looking at my wall of Auto World right now. Over to the side of me, just realizing I should have probably pulled that car. Gosh, they put it in a lot of different little shades of green, right? And then there was a dark green one. Oh, why can't I see it from here? I can almost see it. You're going to have to just hang on a second because I'm going to grab it. I apologize for not being prepared. Okay, there it is. So this is from what? Licensed Premium Release 2. And it also came out in even a little bit lighter green than this. A lot of greens for this car. So there are some differences though. First being, I believe, well, this is the Mach 1 version, and this one is the Boss 351. So technically different there. I'm not an expert in these cars, so I can't tell you all the different trim levels and stuff like that. So slightly different in the hood decoration there. Of course, the interior is different. The color is different too. This is a much lighter green than the dark green. Here's a look at the back. So that one says Mach 1 on it. The other does not. It's got a thicker rim around the lights. So, and that's what's cool about Auto World. You can get a bunch of different variations of the same casting, and there's actually some little subtle differences that make it different trim levels of the car. So you can learn something in that regard about these cars too, which I'm not, I'm not a muscle car aficionado, I'm just not. I don't know all that stuff, and I'm not about to go study it. I didn't grow up, with these cars around, really. I'm not that old. No offense to anybody that did grow up with these cars. But yeah, just really awesome. This is a good looking one. All right, and then lastly, the Ultra Red. The reason why we free the piece is because this is a chase car, right? That's what we'd like to do for Free the Piece Fridays. Open up something somewhat rare, somewhat cool. Now these, there's probably quite a few of them made, right? If there's 3% of the production line, you can just look at that number there, that 10,120. You need to multiply that by 2, so 20,240. And then multiply that by 0.03, which you're going to get 3% of the total production, and those will be Ultra Red chase cars. I explain this every single time, but I do feel the need to. This is on the version B card, but it does not matter. No matter what card it is on, okay? It does not matter. No matter what card it is on, it is going to be the same Ultra Red. Okay? So, what's in store for us here? Let's go ahead and open up the car. It's for the piece. And let's talk about what we got with this series of Ultra Reds. This is definitely an interesting series of Ultra Reds. Obviously, it's got white tires, right? And you guys know from watching the channel. If you're new to the channel, you know now. Not a huge fan of the white tires on the chases. Not a big fan. Would it be cooler with black tires? To me, yes. Still collect all of them, though. All right, so that's one trait, of course, is the white tires. The other one is the Ultra Red rims that sit within the tires. And then, of course, the trait that all Ultra Reds have, or at least the majority of them, an Ultra Red body. This one also has an Ultra Red base. This one also has red tinted windows and still retains its gold interior. So that's a lot of traits for a chase car. You've got the body, the windows, the tires, the rims, and the base. So that's five traits. And they like to switch these up, up from release to release. They even do white motors or ultra red motors. You know what I mean? Like, they'll do stuff like that. This one does not have that, of course. But man, this is a pretty good looking chase car. I'd like to swap some black tires onto this thing and see how she looks then. But yeah, pretty awesome. So happy to free the piece on this one. Oh yeah, I should also have mentioned it's the version A traits. That's why it has the black hood with the black spoiler, as opposed to this one, which has the silver hood and silver spoiler. So they always do follow that too. So this will have the version A traits no matter what. Like I said, if you find it on a version A or a version B car, does not matter. You will find it with the version A traits. All the Ultra Reds in this particular series, 2020 release 4, will all have the same Ultra Red traits as this car does as well. So they're all going to have white tires. They're all going to have the red windows, the red rims, the red base, and of course the Ultra Red body. All right. So there you go. All right, so that's it for this Free the Piece Friday episode. Again, I always encourage participation in Free the Piece Friday. Open up your cars. It's liberating. It's fun. It's therapy. It's all of those things to me. So have fun with it. Open them up. Show me what you opened up, and put it on display somewhere. Look at it. Yeah. All right, then. All right, well, thank you guys very much for watching. You guys have a great day.